Hello Capricorn, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I will be doing a general reading for you, not a personal read of course, but you know, sometimes we have to specify that because every reading is not going to necessarily resonate with you. So try to stick it through though, because things tend to change or feelings tend to come out somewhere in the middle. All right guys, let's And mind you that this is not a, this is a general reading, meaning that it's covering anything that happens to come up. You're starting off with the Three of Swords here. This could be a heartbreak that has happened already. I feel like something is going to may bring you down during this time. Someone not coming through, it feels like promises not being kept that will affect your day-to-day, affect how you feel maybe about this person. This may be something you had your heart set on, like a job interview that doesn't go quite as you thought, or maybe, you know, it feels kind of like too, like you've had a job interview already in the very near past here, the recent past, and it's you had your heart set on this, and it's not, they haven't contacted you, and you thought it went so well. Let's see what else comes out though before we judge whether, you know, something could you know, it's going really that way. It just could be the way you feel at this time. It doesn't mean that that's necessarily what the outcome is going to be. We have the Fool in the reverse here. I feel like there's some not willing to take risks, not being able to see, you know, being too afraid to take a certain action or a certain direction because you're so unsure of the outcome that it's making you fearful. That's what this feels like, especially going along with this Three of Swords here. There could be some not wanting to ask a question of your mate, possibly. But you're sitting here in a heartbroken state, which can cause problems on its own if it's in a relationship, especially if you're not telling them something you may have heard, something that maybe you're worried about, things that you've seen that but you're afraid to ask them about it. That's what it feels like, afraid to go off into the unknown here. Let's see what else we have. We have the Five of Swords here. You may be, there may be, for some of you, good reason to be afraid to ask this question. Maybe this could just be the feeling coming up, because it feels like someone afraid of being hurt. But all the signs press to this, like this is your person here. So be very mindful of that. You don't want to stay in a situation either. Just being afraid, you know, being afraid to be alone possibly. You don't want to keep yourself stuck in a situation where it's unending pain, because just because you want to be with someone, whether they want to be with you or not. Oh goodness. You have the Ten of Swords here as well. This is betrayal in its finest. You've got this all in a line here. You've got, here, let me put these down for a second. You have this tremendous heartbreak accompanied with this Fool, not wanting to step beyond this the threshold of something. The Five of Swords, which is guaranteeing that there's somebody in the mix that is doing something against others or to hurt others, and they don't have any feelings in this. And then you get this Ten of Swords as well. You got a lot of swords here. You could be dealing with a Gemini. For those of you dealing with a Gemini within a relationship, be very mindful of what's going on here. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but you know what? I'm not going to, if something makes me feel a certain way, I'm not going to tell you different. I mean, don't go jumping all over everybody. Don't go jump all over your mate saying, oh, you're doing this or you're doing that. You're doing that just because you get this feeling. Because some of us may, you know, automatically go there in our head, you know, and that may mean not what's going on. This is for someone who's generally feeling crushed, who is really have evidence that really the thing here is, I'm feeling like this is spirit telling you this person isn't doing this by accident. This person is over here kind of smirking, like maybe there's you and another person that they are toying with back and forth as well. Is what I feel like here. And they are not, other than the arguing or whatever they have to do with either one of you, this is what's happening. This is the feeling that's coming out. This is what is going on here. And I feel like someone giving someone else the benefit of the doubt, that, and that's why, you know, not wanting to take that step to, you know, to actually, it's like, you already know what you need to do, but you're afraid of what the consequence is. The problem is that you know what the consequence is as well. You know what is going to happen, and this will end whatever is happening. I almost feel like this may pertain to someone who this has been going on for some time. You know about each other. You and this other person know about each other, and your person's running between the two of you, and neither one of you are addressing it because you don't want to lose that person. But in reality, you're here now. You're sitting here sharing this person, so just be mindful of that. It's going to end badly. It's ending badly, but eventually you'd heal from it if you step away from this situation. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, let's see what else we have here for Capricorn. You have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This is definitely do I stay, do I go, juggling the consequence of something, juggling stress. It's in the reverse. This is telling you, get the hell out of there, get out of that situation. It's not good for you, and it's not going anywhere except for pain. You have the Sun in the reverse. Another cue that this is going to lead to unhappiness if you keep on with this. I feel I don't want to tell somebody to leave somebody. I don't want to even, this is just, I'm just telling you where this is heading. So just be mindful of that, and it's your choice what you do. If you want to keep on with it because you think that they will change, so be it. I just don't see a sunny outcome from this. You know what? I'm going to change decks here and see. You have the Six of Swords in the reverse. I don't feel you're going anywhere. Most of you aren't going to step away from this. You're going to linger around. Love hurts, doesn't it? Sometimes. It's not supposed to, but it does. But I feel like with this, Six of Swords is about transitioning to something new. I feel like this may be either you're not going to do it or you're resisting doing it right now, and it's wreaking havoc on your emotions, on your I feel like even messing with some of your day-to-day, like going to work. You can't focus properly. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. It's going to take some time. It's going to be slow moving. It's going to take time. If you decide on this transition here, it's going to take time for you to do it. I feel like you will eventually do this, but it's going to take more time. It's not like you're going to go right out here and do anything about it. Let me see. What else do we have here for Capricorn? That's a long grueling process you're going to be putting yourself through. Everybody has their own level of hurt that they can take before it's just done. Unless you learn to get along with this other person and can share that person equally without fighting each other anymore on it. There may be children involved in this too for someone. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like someone's stepping away here from this situation. Not willing to give it, not willing to give it any more fuel, give it any more time, like wasting time. You know, I take the Knight as a younger kind of energy, the Knights. In some instances like this one, I feel like this, see, this is what it kind of feels like you are the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. It's not a stable situation. You're not sure which way this is going or whatever, but I feel like you turning away from the situation, I wouldn't be surprised if the King of Pentacles comes up here as your person. Male or female doesn't matter. It's just that they're the opposite, you know, the royal deck. And then you have the Knight here. And you got the Six of Swords. This is not wanting to leave because there's someone younger involved here that you have to worry about possibly. Sticky situations, terrible situations. Oh, what else do we have here for Capricorn? You have the High Priestess. You have the power to move on, do what you need to do to make things better. This is a sticky situation here. I just keep feeling like this is a touchy situation. It's not like you're just going to walk away from this person. You've probably been together for some time. This situation may have been going on for some time as well. But I think that you are beginning to know your worth here. That's what it feels like to me. Beginning to know your worth and feeling like you can do better, would do better. Here, I want to get this deck here. Boy, Capricorn, you guys, some of you have a lot of emotional stuff going on. By the way this feels. Lots of needing to get over some things. For some of you, this may be something that happened in the past as well. And you're still dealing with it emotionally. It was a needing to step away from a situation, possibly because children were involved. You have the Four of Coins here in the reverse. Some of you may have had to step away from a situation where you weren't the breadwinner in the family. You had to step away from your person because they were not doing what they were. They took care of you financially, so you didn't, maybe you didn't even have to go to work or didn't have to take care of all the bills, and you had to step away, and they were the ones that were taking care of everything. So you had to learn a new trade, or you know, with this the Four of Pentacles is like holding on to some things as well, trying to hold the home together. But here it's in the reverse, so this is kind of like a household had to be divided, possibly. You have the Seven of Wands here. Got a lot of stuff on your plate. You've had a lot of stuff on your plate. Even if you're beyond what is happening here or what I'm feeling here, there is still a lot of stuff, a lot emotionally and physically, financially, a lot of stuff going on, but you're on top of this. I feel like it's a long, hard fight, but you're on top of what's going on here. And I feel like the end result is going to be that you're going to be just fine. And I feel like you're going to see your sun anyway, you know, rising over here. What else do we have for Capricorn here? There's the Seven of Swords in the reverse. No longer allowing this person to take from you, take from your stability, your emotion, I really feel like this is a big turnaround here. Something may have happened for some of you recently, but I feel like some of you may be here to figure out, you know, is it going to work out? Is everything going to be okay? That's what it feels like. Someone's asking that question. I'm going to pull a Priestess of Light for you. I feel like that's what's needed for a little bit of clarity here on this outcome. We have courage, strength, fierceness, and family. Let's see here. I'm going to read from the book for you guys on that. This is number 2. Courage. The lion looks ahead to the time before him with a tranquil courage, ready for anything. He reveals that an important event is on the horizon for you. A situation may require that you summon up your courage and perhaps even take a few risks. The lion is known as the king of beasts because he is mighty, his mighty roar and regality. The situation facing you may involve direct action or strong communication of some sort. You must have the courage to express your truth and make your desires known, and to take action on your own behalf, no matter what or whom you're dealing with. The word courage comes from the French word for heart. This card is telling you that even if you have felt uncertain or frightened in the past, you now have the strength of heart to face your life with self-actualization and clarity. Whether it's regarding a relationship or a situation at work or at home, the action you engage in or expression of your truth now until be blessed. What the hell? I really am like tongue-tied right now. Someone wants to take an action on something, I feel, and they don't know the words to come. They don't know exactly how to express it properly. Let me reread this piece. Whether it's regarding a relationship or a situation at work or at home, the action you engage in or expression of your truth now will be blessed by the purity of your own divine heart. The lion is a social animal that lives in family groups. So on a practical level, this card may be sending a message regarding that experience. You may need to care for a family member or encourage them to take greater care of themselves. A new member of the family may also be coming your way. Wow. Okay, guys, I want to pull a couple of cards for you here. Aside from this, I'm going to use a totally different deck here, and see about my hair's sticking up. See about your finances. It didn't even brush on your finances, so I'm going to take a whole nother energy, and we're going to go in and check on your finances at this time. Spirits, guys, what do you have for Capricorn about their money situation at this time? Please and thank you. Capricorn, finances. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse here. That is a no in the reverse here. If a question was asked or you thought about something right at that moment. Aces are gifts from the universe. These are things coming in here to help you get along with whatever it is you're doing, whether it be like I was thinking about a job interview that you had your heart set on. It is in the reverse, so I feel like there's a jumble of feelings here, and this is about communication. You might want to check. Someone might want to check and make sure that you have they have your proper phone number down. Or your proper email, something to that effect. I feel like maybe with this in the reverse, it's a lack of communication. Somehow they cannot get in touch with you about that dream job, and you think they're just not trying to contact you because you didn't get the position. There may be you might want to make sure you're contacting them as well. Interesting. Because they may give up if you don't end up answering before a certain amount of time because they have to fill that position. So just be mindful that you might want to get on that and you maybe stop in there or you know, just get a hold of them, make sure they got the right number. You have the Nine of Swords in the reverse here. I feel like once you do this, this is all about the finances at this point, guys. And I feel like you're stressing over it for no reason. With this being in the reverse, there could be a change. If you check on something, there's a possibility that there's a reason why they haven't called and not because they don't want you for the position. I say get a hold of them. You may be here worrying about it for no reason. Or maybe you haven't given them enough time either. You have the Lovers. This is kind of a solidifying contracts kind of card coming up when I'm asking about finances here. You got to remember I'm asking about finances at this point. And I feel like, you know, this card represents when you were talking about money here, it represents solidifying contracts, signing contracts, possibly something you know, where you're partnering with someone else or possibly like a job. I feel like definitely someone will be signing those forms shortly. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somewhere you can grow as well. I really feel like if you are looking for an answer to whether you may be able to be finding a job or I feel like there's a lot of growth here. You know, this is you got to start somewhere. Anywhere. Sometimes I feel like telling somebody anywhere. Don't sign your life away in a contract. Always read the fine print and make sure that everything is you know, what you think it is. Let's see, anything else here for Capricorn at this time to do with their money situation? Anything else here? I don't think there's anything to worry about here as far as your finances. I think everything is going to be falling in line here. Wow. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We have the Six of Swords in the upright. And we have the High Priestess here as well in the reverse. I feel like that is telling of the Queen of Wands. Knows what she wants, knows where she's going, and I feel like you're well underway. See how happy she is here? It was in the reverse, but I think that that's only because you are doubting that you are getting this position, whatever it may be, doubting that someone will call you back. But I feel like that is just a matter of you need to check with them for a lot of you. The Six of Swords is about going into something new, new waters, new transitioning into a better place. You have the High Priestess in the reverse. I feel like this is, you know, doing away with this doubt, self-doubt. I feel like it's just something simple as they can't find your phone number, or you may have put down the someone between the time you put it in and it got written on another paper or whatever, the number, one of the numbers was switched or something. That's what it feels like here. All right, Capricorn, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. It was a little bit, wasn't as happy as I would have liked to come out, but they can't all be good, happy readings. You know what I'm saying? Have a great week. I'll see you next video.